in a quiet village nestled among the hills of eastern part of Nigeria. Obi and his wife, Oma, lived a peaceful life. Obi was known for his hospitality, kind and humble, always ready to welcome guests into their humble home. His wife, on the other hand, is not exceptional. She always made sure that their guests had the little comfort she could offer. Everyone in the village respected Obi and his wife for that gesture. One rainy evening, a traveler, who introduced himself as Namdi by name, knocked on their door unexpectedly, seeking refuge from the storm. He was drenched by that evening rain. Obi opened the door for the stranded stranger, but little did they know that Namdi's arrival would soon disrupt the tranquil existence of their home and marriage. Namdi was a man of charisma and charm, with a smile that could disarm even the most guarded hearts. He was a handsome gentleman. As Obi offered him shelter and warmth, Namdi regaled them with tales of his adventures across the land. Oma, captivated by his stories and his easy grace, found herself drawn to him in a way she hadn't expected. That was strange to her, but she didn't think much of it. As days turned into weeks, Namdi became a fixture in their home. He helped Obi with chores around the farm and shared lively conversations with Oma by the fire. Obi, though initially hospitable, began to notice the subtle glances exchanged between his wife and their guest. A seed of suspicion took root in his heart. The more he tried to ignore it, the more it became obvious that something wasn't right between his wife, Oma, and the stranger, Namdi. Obi's unease grew as he observed Namdi and Oma's growing camaraderie and unwelcome feelings. He questioned Oma about their conversations and her lingering smiles in Namdi's presence. Oma, torn between her loyalty to Obi and the unexpected stirrings in her heart, struggled to find the right words to reassure her husband. "My husband, there is nothing going on between me and the stranger," Oma lied. One moonlit night, as the village slept under a blanket of stars, Namdi and Oma found themselves alone under the big mango tree by their hut. The air was thick with tension, emotions swelling like the currents of the moon. Namdi, unable to contain his feelings any longer, confessed his love for Oma, his voice a whisper against the rustling leaves. Oma's heart raced as she listened to Namdi's words. His confession stirred a whirlwind of emotions within her: desire, guilt, and a profound sense of betrayal towards Obi, her husband. She knew the consequences of indulging in this forbidden attraction, but found herself drawn to the stranger's undeniable charm and the passion he awakened in her. Her husband's suspicions reached a breaking point when he discovered his wife and the stranger's deep conversation by the mango tree. His heart shattered as he confronted them, his voice trembling with a mix of anger and hurt. Oma's tears streamed down her face, struggling to explain the turmoil in her heart, torn between her love for Obi and her growing feelings for Namdi, the stranger. News of the love triangle spread like wildfire through the village, gossip weaving its way through market stalls and village paths. People took sides, some sympathizing with Obi's heartbreak, while others whispered of Oma's dilemma and Namdi's irresistible charm. The village, once united in harmony, now buzzed with tension and speculation. Faced with the fallout of their actions, Obi, Oma, and Namdi found themselves at a crossroads. Obi, heartbroken but determined to salvage his marriage, demanded that Namdi leave their home and never return. Oma, torn between her loyalty to Obi and her burgeoning feelings for the stranger, wrestled with a decision that would irrevocably alter their lives. Seeking guidance, Oma turned to the village elders, wise men and women who had witnessed the ebb and flow of love and life for generations. They listened to her tale with compassion and offered sage advice, reminding her of the sanctity of marriage and the bonds of trust that must never be broken. Alone in the quiet sanctuary of the forest, Oma reflected on the events that had unfolded. She recalled the love she shared with Obi, her husband, the vows they had exchanged beneath the ancient baobab tree, and the dreams they had woven together. But she couldn't deny the tumultuous emotions stirred by Namdi's presence, nor the forbidden desires that threatened to consume her and her home. She cried in confusion. Nnamdi, the stranger unwilling to accept defeat, continued to pursue Oma, his resolve hardened by the intensity of his feelings. He sought opportunities to be alone with her, to whisper words of passion and promises of a future together. Oma, caught between her loyalty to Obi and the allure of Nnamdi's forbidden love, found herself at a crossroads. Obi, desperate to save his marriage and reclaim his wife's heart, pleaded with her to choose their love over the fleeting passion Nnamdi, the stranger, offered. He poured out his heart, his words a testament to the depth of his love and the pain of betrayal. "Remember our love, Oma," said Obi. "Have you forgotten how we started, Oma?" Obi continued tearfully. Oma, torn between duty and desire, struggled to find the strength to resist the stranger's relentless pursuit. One fateful night, emotions reached a boiling point as Oma confronted the stranger in the moonlit clearing. She demanded that he leaves their village and never return, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and sorrow. Nnamdi, the stranger, stunned by her resolve and the depth of her pain, realized the consequences of his actions and reluctantly agreed to depart. In the aftermath of Nnamdi's departure, Obi and his wife, Oma, faced the daunting task of rebuilding their shattered marriage. They sought solace in each other's arms, their love tested but ultimately strengthened by the trials they had endured. Together, they vowed to heal the wounds inflicted by the stranger's presence. The village elders gathered once more to reflect on the events that had unfolded. They spoke of the fragility of love and the resilience of the human spirit, emphasizing the importance of trust, forgiveness, and fidelity in marriage. The tale of Obi, Oma, and Nnamdi, the stranger, became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the consequences of yielding to temptation and the enduring power of love. Gradually, the tension that had gripped the village began to dissipate. People set aside their gossip and judgment, rallying around Obi and Oma as they worked to rebuild their lives. The village, once divided by scandal, rediscovered its unity and sense of community, strengthened by the bonds of forgiveness and understanding. Obi and Oma emerged from the ordeal stronger and more committed to each other than ever before. They renewed their vows beneath the ancient baobab tree, surrounded by the love and support of their families and friends. The village rejoiced in their reconciliation, celebrating the triumph of love over temptation and the enduring power of forgiveness. Far from the village he had briefly called home, Nnamdi, the stranger, reflected on the events that had unfolded. He realized the folly of his actions and the pain he had caused Obi and his wife, Oma. With a heavy heart, he resolved to seek redemption and learn from his mistakes, vowing to honor the sanctity of love and marriage in his future endeavors. As time passed, the tale of Obi, Oma, and Nnamdi became woven into the fabric of the village's folklore. It served as a reminder of the complexities of human emotions, the fragility of trust, and the enduring strength of love. Obi and Oma's marriage thrived, their bond forged stronger by the trials they had overcome together. And the village, united in solidarity and forgiveness, continued to thrive under the watchful gaze of the ancient baobab tree. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, watch all my videos, comment, like, and turn on your notification bell for more amazing stories. See you next time.